Hey gamers! Welcome to a very special Wednesday afternoon stream. We're playing Cobalt Core. This is a stream sponsored by Brace Yourself Games, who are the publishers of Cobalt Core, and who also published Crypt of the Necrodancer, so you know they got good taste. Hi everybody, hi Brace Yourself Games in the chat, whoever is the face behind it. Thank you for the happy partnerversaries, everybody in the chat. So funny story, Twitch emailed me and was like, hey, it's your partnerversary in like 2 weeks. You can schedule what day you want to celebrate it, because it's like an approximate thing. You can schedule in the back end what day you want to celebrate that. And I was like, okay, well, it fell on like a Monday or something like that. And I was like, I'm probably not going to stream that day. So I'll go ahead and schedule it for November 9th, a Thursday, when I will be scheduling it. And when I opened OBS today, I saw this little pop-up being like, happy partner anniversary. And I'm like, it's Wednesday and I've got a sponsored stream, so I don't want that popping up this time. I want it popping up tomorrow. I don't know what's happened. So I went to the back end of Twitch and I checked, and it is scheduled tomorrow. It's scheduled for tomorrow. I do not know why it is popping up now. But thank you for all the happy partnerversaries. I believe it's 2 years? I think 2 years since I've been a partner. So thank you, everybody. If I remember correctly, I did a big October crush to get all the hours and stuff I needed to be a partner. So it probably would have been around this time when Twitch acknowledged such a thing. So thank you for the partner anniversaries. Wishes, everybody. We're playing Cobalt Core. If you might remember, a couple weeks ago, I played the demo for Cobalt Core on a sponsored stream. And it was great. It was so much fun. So I'm really excited to come back for this sponsored stream and play more of the game. We're going to be playing it for like 3 hours, and I cannot tell you how just excited I am to sit for 3 hours and play a good roguelike deck builder game. I'm just like, yeah, this is what afternoons are meant to be. Chill gaming hours. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna lower the volume in my headphones just a little bit, because the music is very good, but it was very loud. It should be good now. All right. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's any other comments I need to make at the stop of this. Oh, hey, the game's out now. That's an important one. The game is out now on both Steam and Switch. And my only regret is that I don't have the game on Switch, because this feels like, I feel like any roguelike and or deck builder is such a perfect like chill out watching TV Switch kind of game. So it is out there. If you type Cobalt Core, which I'm going to do in the chat. If you type Cobalt Core in the chat, it'll come up with a little link. And also it's on sale right now. It's like 10% off. So it's there. You should check it out. Let's hop into it. So I don't believe this has my save. I don't think it saved anything from the demo, so we'll be starting fresh. Starting and popping fresh. Personality core patched. Thank God. Could you imagine if they could just patch our brains? If they could just patch them. All right. Hello? Hey, wake up! I remember cat.exe. Ugh, my head. Okay, good. Your vitals seem stable. What's happening? I had to wake you all up from Kai's sleep early. There wasn't enough time to fully restore your memories. My memories? I needed those. I assume. Sorry, I had no choice. The command terminal will only respond to meat-based life forms. That's me. And there's a ship off the bow powering up their weapons. Everyone to the bridge now. Okay. All right. Yeah, I could definitely use a brain patch. I just feel like that would solve a lot of my issues. Okay, so I remember when we played the demo, there was a dev in the chat, and I was like, this is clearly very inspired by Slay the Spire, because it's a roguelike deck building game, but he said it was also, or they said it was also inspired by Inscryption. So, because Inscryption has like the lines, I think Cobalt they're calling it Cobalt Core. They're calling it a single axis. So it's like the lining up of attacks is where it lands it. So that's a very Inscryption sort of take on this, which I really like. So it's like, well, we'll get into it. Play cards to outwit your opponent. Drive five cards at a time. Each card costs energy. All right, you've got 3 energy each turn. Use it or lose it, baby. That's use it or lose it with my energy is how I feel every day, to my detriment. Thank you for the partner anniversary wishes, everybody. Attack your enemy with attack cards. Okay. All right. See, it lines up. You can always see what the enemy is planning to do. This enemy intends to attack you for 1 damage. Let's block their attack with some shields. All right. I've still got 1 energy. Play the rest of this turn out yourself. So we can only fire basically where we have a cannon. And we can only hit where that cannon is pointing. So right now it's just pointing at the ship. And I think let's do a multi-shot since we can afford it. Pew pew. All right, out of energy, in turn. All right, this ship wants to mess me up. There's a big attack. I can use evade. So a big part of this game, which I think is really interesting, and I don't remember seeing in this kind of game before, is that your enemy is shifting their lanes as you are shifting their lanes, as you are shifting your lanes. If that makes sense. It'll make sense when I do it. Statuses are shown below your ship. Some have passive effects, others are used as resources. Evade is a status you use to move around. Spend 1 evade to dodge their shot. Any evade you don't use will carry into future turns. So which I think is really interesting because that's something Inscryption doesn't have, right? It's like you are adjusting your position as they are adjusting their position, and that really caught me up in the demo. There were definitely times in the demo where I was like, I don't know how to place my ship against this ship. So like trying to figure out how to dodge their attacks and land hits in their weak points where it's going to do the most damage, I think is an interesting aspect of this game. Okay. We're ponging. Yeah, kinda. We are kinda ponging. Okay. I'm going to... I've got 2 points left, so I might scramble. And then I'll have dodge next turn if I need it. Like here, so I can do... I'm gonna do 1 good shot. Let's do this one. I was hoping to get another... Because if I use this, it'll move me 2 to the right and then attack, and that's not going to do much for me. Sitting Rock, hello. Thank you for the cool stream comment. What do I use for live captions? So, OBS has recently introduced a live caption tool. It is experimental, but I use it. It's actually built into OBS, and so it's drawing directly from my mic. And it's pretty good, as you can see. It's pretty sturdy captions. Okay. I don't want to use that. I do want to do another hit, but it's not going to happen this turn. So let's give ourselves a shield, because we can use the Temp Shield to take that hit, and then we don't have to use our dodge. Yeah, the music for the game is primo. The composer is Aaron Shiroff, and apparently he also did the music for the Minecraft Trails and Tales expansion, but it's funky. I feel like that's I mean, obviously having a great composer is important, but especially for games like this where you're kind of just gonna be chilling, you know what I mean, and playing the game, I think it's really important to have good tunes. Okay. They're gonna raise their shield next turn and apply a status effect. I don't like that. Let's layer on the damage while they don't have a shield up. Okay. At the risk, thank you for the resubscribe. Okay. So they've got 1. Add 1 damage to all attacks. I don't like that. And they've got 2 shield. So if I do... Let's do that. And if I lunge, then I can use one of my moves. And shoot. And then get out of here. Okay. Okay. Got him. Got this fool. Got this fool. Cannot even be bothered. Artifacts are held by the ship's crew and change the rules of combat. You can have multiple on each crewmates. So one of the other things that is very neat about this game that I'm excited to break into because we couldn't in the demo is that you can get different characters for your spaceship. And each of the characters has access to, as I understand it, different artifacts. They also have different cards. So it's sort of like in Slay the Spire, like each starting character has a different kind of play set that they use. And it has like a pretty dramatic effect on how you like build your deck and play the game. That is true for each of these characters. So instead of one, you're getting like a blend of 3 kind of decks that you have to like figure out. I'm excited to see if there's like, I'm excited to see what the synergies between the characters are and how they're going to like mix together. I think that's going to be an interesting aspect of this. And apparently they all have a different story, so I'm excited to hear all of their stories. All right. Pick a card. Right-click a card to preview its upgrades. Oh, that's the other thing is that, like, there's hundreds of cards in the games. Obviously, it's a card game, so there's got to be tons of cards, but they each have dual upgrades. So you can choose one of 2 kinds of upgrades. So it's not, the cards are not linear themselves, which I think is really cool. So we've got Bolt, lets you move left or right 1. That's handy. Anything that doesn't cost energy, I'm into. And you can upgrade it to be, unexhaustible or extra evade. Escalate, add 1 damage to all attacks. Love that. I like to imagine the artifacts as big cockpit tchotchkes. So like hanging dice. Like, yes. I love that. The fact that more games don't give you just large fuzzy dice to hang. I guess where on the spaceship is the rear view mirror? Because how does that function? Okay, overdrive, add 1 damage. Decrease by 1 at the end of turn. Okay. This card is not discarded at the end of your turn. Interesting. And we got Power Play, add 1. It obstructs visibility. How irresponsible. That's true. Aren't fuzzy dice actually like illegal in some states because of that very issue? Add 1 damage to all attacks. Lose 1 whole. I don't love anything that is going to make me take damage, and that can be bartered away, but luck is better than visibility. That's a very specific kind of strategy. Okay. I kind of like, I love anything that I don't have to pay for, but I think I'm going to go with overdrive. Okay, I'm starting to remember. Right, the Cobalt, the hyperdrive. Aesthetic better than visibility. Okay, that I'm inside. That I'm inside of. That I'm on board with. That I'm under the whole of. Canada-wise, it's against the law, I think. I have to have anything dangling off the rearview mirror. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense, but also, surely cell phones are such a much more important issue now in driving. Yeah, you blew it up. Maybe. I vaguely remember pushing a button, then the white light. Yeah, you blew it up. Guys, shut up. What kind of voice should Cat EXE have? Should it be like a... Maybe it should be... I mean, it should be some sort of robo voice, right? You have this argument every loop. No, I can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't sustain it. It's too much a kitty. I've heard it 715 times now. Fine. All right, we've got the coordinates of the Cobalt programmed in. Let's get there and stop the time loop. See, Batman? See, Riggs remembers. No, I can't maintain that for 3 hours either. Usually she's the last one. I'm improving. Okay, this is where we get to the map. So, That's true, a laughing crow. That's true. You're not supposed to use your cell phone while driving, regardless. Okay. Unknown. See, my instinct is to go towards unknown stuff, but that will lock us into that path, which doesn't have a repair path for a really long time. Yes, a rogue run card game is exactly what it is. If I go this way, unusually strong enemy encounter. Okay. Yeah, I'm tempted to go, I think I might go down this way, and then we can make some choices based on how much healing we need. Okay. Objects in the mid-row are between you and the enemy ship and can block attacks. They are much weaker than a ship and will be destroyed if they are hit by anything. The enemy is going to launch an object. Be careful. You don't know what it is yet. Okay. I remember fighting this thing in the demo and it being tricky. I'm so much shield. My instinct is to, because I can do 2 damage, which will actually be 4 damage, which will actually get me a lot of space. It's so tempting to me to want to build up like shield and evade really early, but let's do that. Okay. Shield drone. Okay, beams 1 shield at the target per object, and that's gonna hit me. That's gonna hit me, which I don't care for. Okay, so I can lunge. I could go 1 over, hit this thing, then lunge and then multi-shot. I think that's a good idea. Because what caught me up last time is that I kept letting the the damage drones live, which was a mistake. I should have been destroying them as I went. Okay. Probably gonna have to scramble to get out of the way of this. This is an extra tricky thing is that, like, because it's a roguelike, I need to be minimizing the damage I take as much as possible, which is not always my instincts in these sorts of things. So let's do... let's do a basic attack. I could also well... I mean, I can use the scramble to get out of the way for sure, so let's commit to that. And do... Let's get rid of this shield, because that shield's just gonna keep doing shield stuff. Ugh, okay. Could I lay on some hurt? Would love to lay on some hurt. Okay. See, lunging is gonna put me right in the way. So I might... Oof. Boy, I want to put some hurt on. But maybe I should be mindful of the hit that I'm gonna take. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sink that hit and build up the dash. The soundtrack, you're right to say it again. The soundtrack slaps. It groove, it vibe. It's doing a lot of lifting here. Of being super funky. Okay. Well, I hate all of this. I only need to do 6 damage, which I'm not going to be able to this round. Well, hold on. So if I use escalate, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ho ho ho. Math. I was able to do it. I was able to do simple math and I figured it out. Okay, multi-shot is good. What does multi-shot grow up to? Okay, it can either be a lot or ignores all shields and armor. Ooh, that's tempting. So I have fought some things in the demo that were shield heavy. Converter also tempting. Lets you move left or right. Costs 1 evade per move. I think I'm gonna go with another no. I should take the free one. I'm gonna take the free one. I'm gonna regret not having it later. We're getting a weird emergency signal. This says a friendly ship is under attack from themselves? Hello? Oh, I remember Sagins. Poor sweet Sagins. Hello, is this thing on? I made a big old mistake. My missiles, please help. Sounds like a trap. So, do we help him? Yes. Of course we help Sagins. We have to help Sagins. This enemy has gained a status. You might want to hover over it to see what it does. The ship's missiles and drones will all launch backwards, decreased by 1 at the end of turn. Okay. So we just need to keep this thing from getting destroyed. We're gonna protect Sagins at absolute any cost. Sagins needs the help so much. I love Sagins. I've forgotten about Sagins. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we just need to destroy the missiles before they destroy Sagins. So I'm going to just build up my movement. Don't shoot, I'm not hostile, I'm Sagins! Please don't shoot Sagins. Sagins has strong tattoo energy for the right person. I would love, it feels like it'd be something that would be in like this part of the arm where you would open it and be like, Sagins. Look at my child, Sagins. All right, well, this is unfortunate because I can't use multi-shot. Because that will destroy, it will hit Sagins. Bibs, thank you for the resubscribe. Justice for Sagins. Wait, you know what, Sitting Rock? You ask a good question. Why does Sagins have so many missiles? He's clearly not equipped to deal with them. That's a good question. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3. This is gonna do 2 damage. It's gonna corrode. This missile is going to, okay, it cannot miss. He thought he was buying fireworks. That's so endearing. Okay, so if I use lunge, that'll get me here. No, okay, if I want to use basic shot to get rid of this one. So I want to move over 1, do basic shot. And then bounce over 2 and take care of that one. Well, because if I use multi-shot on the Seeker, it'll destroy it and not hit poor Sagins. This is tricky. I mean, he can take some amount of damage, but I don't want to hurt Sagin's very cool ship at all. Corrode does seem pretty bad. Corrode is gonna have compounding effects. I can get all of them. I'm gonna do this. Okay. And then multi-shot. Okay. And that used up most of my dodge, which is not ideal. But... oh, and now I only have 1... well, let's use Bolt immediately. Ooh, what's the general opinion of the game so far? I'm thinking about picking it up when I get off work today. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm biased because I'm being sponsored. But I think if you like rogue building, I said rogue building, roguelike card builders, I think it's extremely satisfying. But if you're on the fence, hang out and check it out. I'm going to, I think I'm gonna get rid of. This poor fool is gonna take 4 damage this round. Or he's gonna take 1 damage from me. It would be better to hit him once. Sagins, please forgive me. Okay. And I guess I'll take, there's no real reason to give myself shield, but it can't hurt. He has a missile pyramid scheme, and now he has too much inventory. Sagins, you gotta dodge better. Look at how this fool is dodging. Low Guppy, I am the same. I'm a sucker for this genre. There's genuinely, like, There's genuinely nothing I love more. And this is why I regret not getting it for the Switch, because it's on Steam and Switch, is that, like, I love to just, like, sit and build these strategies in games like this. And I'm doing international travel soon, so I'm like, oh, this would have been so good for the flight. Because this is really the sort of game where I get into that flow state, and then I can only move once. All right, well. What? Okay. I get into that state where, like, all I want to do is sit and play it for, like, camera? How'd the camera go down? You can give me a Switch key? Brave yourself, games, please. Yes, I would love a Switch key for this. I don't know what happened to the camera. I think I need a new juice box. Sorry, juice box is the name of the external battery I use. That's not me complaining about my drink situation. Trial by agent, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I know what happened. Because I moved my desk, I was testing the camera and making sure it was, like, framed good and that the lighting was good. And as you can see, it is. I think the lighting's better here than it was how I had it the other way. But I didn't recharge my battery after that. See, juice box is the external battery I use. I'm gonna make sure I've got other batteries charging as well, just in case. Yeah, Brace Yourself Games are the publishers. They also, you almost certainly know them because they also publish Crypt of the Necrodancer, which is, I think, an all-timer. Probably one of my all-time fave games. Okay, we're good to go. Never move desk. I mean, I shouldn't have. If you're not following me on Blue Sky, then you're probably unaware that I moved my desk, and it's a standing desk, and one of the legs got out of sync with the other, and so now there's about an inch lean to this desk, which is not ideal. I've propped up my monitor stand, so it's not very noticeable for me. If you end up purchasing the game on Steam, go ahead. I have a code, and when you use that code, they'll know that I had a part in this. And that helps me. I mean, I guess it helps me. It helps me in an emotive sense. All right. So obviously we want to lunge. I can get rid of all three. No, I can't. I can only get rid of two because Escalade does not do damage. This is Cobalt Core. Welcome. It's a single-access roguelike card game. Okay. I definitely want to get rid of Acid, which I can do with Lunge. Oh, well, okay. I might be able to get a draw shot. Ooh, this is tricky. Single access means that it's like 1-to-1. So like this is where my cannon is. My cannon is going to shoot straight ahead in a line. And like all of these missiles are going to move straight ahead. And so if there's a spaceship in the way... Oh, he does only have one left. You're right. Let's get sloppy with this. Let's be irresponsible. Fuck. I forgot it moves right, not left. I forgot that it moves right, not left. No! Oh. What I should have done was not click left just then. I shouldn't have hit left just then. I should have drawn the shot and seen if I could have got, well, will set us up. Will set us up to do our next round. Oh no, Sagins, I'm so sorry about your ship. I fixed it. Wait, no, I'm just out of missiles. Okay, but we can get it this time. He's not gonna die. I'm gonna do 1. I'm gonna do 2. I can't get the 3rd. I can't get the 3rd, but he'll be okay. So sloppy. Hey, I'm alive! I can't thank you enough. So, I won't. Heel turn, Sagins. Okay, fine. I'll offer you one treat. Look at look at this version of Sagins. This is a different version of Sagins than we have been seeing. Okay. Perfect Sagins voice, thank you. Okay. So we can get a new card, Missile Malware. Ignores all shields and armors. This ship's missiles and drones will launch backwards. I do love that. The Seeker missile was also really good. It cannot miss, and it does 2 damage, and that's pretty powerful. But we actually haven't messed around with the artifacts too much, and I kind of want to see more of the artifacts, because I think artifacts probably have a pretty big effect on your gameplay and stuff. So let's do a random artifact. We got shield memory. Your shield lasts between combats. Oh, okay. Your shield lasts between combats. That is huge, actually. No, that's fine. I wasn't using that anyway. Oh, Sagins. Sagins, don't offer it if you want to keep it. Okay, so if shields last between combat, that means we should be running a really shield-heavy game. Because there's no penalty for, like, piling up shields that we don't use. If anything, that's a huge benefit. Okay, that's really going to change how I play the rest of this section. I love artifacts. I love artifacts that do big stuff like that, where it's just like... Because that's one of the things I like about deck builders is that... Is that, like... What do I want to say here? You go into each run, if it's a roguelike deck builder, you go into each run not necessarily knowing what structure your deck is going to take, like what your strategy is, and then you play a couple rounds and it sort of emerges what kind of strategy you're going to be using in it. And that's something I really like. This part is weak. It takes more damage from attacks. Oh, I remember this one. I remember this one from the demo. This one messed me up. I hope I can remember how I played it. Let's see, okay. So I really want to get out of the way of this 3-fer. And I'm lined up perfectly to do damage here. So if we... I can get... Okay, let's use Bolt immediately. Let's just get that. I can do 1 shot here. I could escalate, do 1 shot here, and then lunge 1, 2. 1, 2, and that'll get us out of the way of that. And we'll do damage. And we'll take a hit here, but I actually think that's okay. So let's escalate. Yeah. Okay. And then, well, I'm going to take that hit anyway, so I'm going to preserve. Well, I could use both of my dodge to get out of it. But I've got shield. Let's just go for it. Not a scratch. Okay. So I'm not going to take any damage here, and I'm lined up to do some shots. So, shots. Okay. I could get some basic dodge, or I can do another hit. And it's always my instinct to do another hit. Yeah, let's do another hit. Okay. You think I should be building shield? I did say that was going to be my strategy. And so it should be. And so it should be, and so it shall be. I can get in here. I could go 1 to the left, do a bunch of shots. I could do that and that. Or I could just get out of the way. This is the trouble I remember having with this guy, is that, like, the push and pull of, like, wanting to hit those weak spots to do more damage versus wanting to avoid this Mondo cannon in the front. And I know the different ships that we have access to have different shapes, and I'm kind of excited about exploring that aspect of it, because we didn't really get to in the demo, is that, like, the ships have different cannon placements and, like, shield placements and things like that. So depending on what ship you go into a combat with, that's going to be a different kind of play style than this ship. And that's something I'm hyped to get into. Okay. Okay, I don't have enough dodge to get out of the way right now. But if I go one to the left, I can avoid this shield surge and then do 1, 2, 3. So let's do that. Got him. Okay. Okay. Can get this temp shield. Oh, it's gonna shield up. Ugh. Okay, so I could escalate. If I lunge 1, 2, it'll put me right in place to do a big hit. So I could escalate, lunge, and then block shot, and then I'll take hit on my shields. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, and so I'll take shield damage, but I won't take any damage. Okay. I think I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna get out of there, and then I'm gonna build some shield. They built a structure thingy in my ship that meant I had a hole in the middle, so shots in that space wouldn't hurt me. Oh, that's cool. You know, I remember getting to a shipyard and it kind of jumbling up my ship. I don't think I got anything as cool as a hole in the middle. And on this stream, we love holes. So that was a disappointment, but maybe we'll get there this time. I mean, we'll definitely get there this time. Okay, I could build up a dodge, or I could do... Let's get a dodge. Having that escalate card also makes me want to focus on, like, doing exclusively damage one round and then exclusively defensive stuff the next round. Alright, so lunge isn't going to do anything for me, and I'm not going to get tricked again. Tricked, by myself. So if we do... Let's do draw shot. And then... multi-shot. I mean, block shot isn't going to do anything for me, so I'm not going to take a hit this round, and it's only temporary. So let's do regular shot. Okay. I'm so close, but I'm not going to be able to get it this round. Well, no, I'm probably not going to be able to get it this round. So I definitely want to get out of the way of that beam. Let's do draw shot. I could do another draw shot. I might just shield surge. I'm getting tripped up over seal surge. Sealed surge is nothing. Let's do basic block. Let's do a shot. Never wrong to take a shot. Okay. Okay. We only need 3 shots. Pew! Pew, pew, pew! Alright, and that's how you do that. Alright, deflection. Block up to 1 incoming damage. Okay. Block up to 1 incoming damage. What is so fancy about this one? Oh, it does 2 attack. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and one of the upgrades increases max shield. That's tempting. Extra battery. Gain 2 energy. I love gain energy. Or feign. Instantly move 2 spaces to the left. I don't think max shield would hold over between rounds. Yeah, because shield energy does. I have to assume max shield does not. That feels like it would be a different artifact. It's a good question, though. I might have to think about it. It might be worth experimenting with. My instinct is that it wouldn't. You don't think so? Okay. I think I'm gonna take this energy one anyway. It means shield hover. It also specifically said that for the rest of combat specifically. That will be pretty OP, which is tempting. Well, but you know what I mean, which is that the artifact holds shields over, but not shield capacity over. So I think I'm gonna go for energy. I mean, anything that's gonna give you energy in these sorts of encounters is good. I think we're ready for an unusually strong enemy encounter. There's a pirate hailing us. How can you tell they're a pirate? They have a big skull painted on their hull. I've made cat.exe kind of an old-timey news person, and I don't know why. Ah! Surrender and drop your shields, or I'll drop them for you. No. I love cat.exe's little face. Have it your way. Trial by agent, truly. I think Drake is one of the ones we can recruit. Watch out! If this attack hits you, it'll also give you a status. Enemy is going to attack and apply a status if it hits, but I don't get to see what kind of status. Okay. Sagin's is fine. Sagin's was always gonna be fine. I don't know if I trust Sagin's. I feel like Sagin's could come back as a villain at any moment. Okay, so we've got 1 dodge. I could scoop over. Do some damage. If I do this, I'm just gonna destroy that asteroid, and I kind of want to avoid destroying asteroids as much as I can. But I could bounce over 1, do multi-shot, do lunge, which would hit here. Oh, but then I'm still gonna be taking that 3 hit. Which I don't want to do. But I mean, I do have 3 shields. So it would be fine. And then I could escalate and then it would just be doing a lot more damage. Let's do it. Don't embarrass yourself, Drake, no. Drake, no, I'm doing a good job. Okay. Oh, right, I forgot about the status effect. Excessive heat. If heat is 3 or more at the end of the turn, overheat, take 1 damage, hull damage, and reset hull to 0. Okay, reset heat to 0. Well, that was foolish of me. Hey, Geosdie. I'm curious if the energy gained from this, I'm worried that will go away at the end of the turn. So let's definitely get Bolt. Boy, I'm not gonna be able to get out of the way of this attack, huh? This is rough. This is gonna be a rough one, gang. Ugh. Not ideal. Not ideal. All right, and I can't do any attacks this round, so I'm not gonna escalate. So let's pile on the shield for sure, and then stack an extra damage. Oh god. If 3 or more at the end of a turn. Ooh, I'm about to take so much damage. Whoa, okay, that's rough. 1, 2. But I can't get out of the way. I was too aggressive. I think with this round, I needed to be more less aggressive and more defensive. Temperature's high, brace for overheating. Oh. I mean, this is gonna take... it's gonna take one hit. I'm just gonna get out of the way, I think, this round. Oh, but I don't really have any good... Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way. Let's draw a shot. Yeah, I just don't have anything I want to use. Okay. I could have gotten in there and let that moon block that heat for me. Oh, let's see. Okay. So I could scramble 1, 2, 3 and get in cannon shot, but then I am risking, and by risking I mean definitely going to get hit by this cannon hit, which would be devastating. Hi, Lita Zig. Lita Zieg? Lita Zieg? Okay. So I might just... This is rough. Let's draw a shot. I was hoping I would get some shield cards. Let's scramble. And then we'll really come at them this turn. This turn we're really gonna come at them. Okay. So I can escalate. I could lunge 1, 2. If I do that, I'm gonna take damage just everywhere. But I could just shoot. Get out of the way of this one. And do a shield surge. Let's do that. Okay. Drake is too powerful. Drake is simply very strong. I don't have any lunge that's gonna get me over there. I could get over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I do 6 damage? I can do 6 damage this round if I escalate. Okay. Hey, simple math again. Okay, sidestep, really good. Instantly move 1 space to the right. This card is not discarded at the end of the turn. Okay, that's tempting. And lunge. Lunge always good. Draw shot always good. Let's... I'm kind of like sidestep because we just don't have that as a card. And the fact that it retains... Yeah. I mean, it is an instant step, which is not always great. But I kind of like it. Ooh, we get to choose an artifact. Okay. Artifacts are held by the ship's crew. Jettison. You may remove 3 cards at repair yards. That's tempting. I like the idea of a parry-specific artifact. Premeditation. At the start of a turn, gain a glissade. Okay, so we get a new card at the start of combat. Move 2 to the right. It's retained. It's flippable in combat, right-click or control-click to flip the directions of attack. And it's exhausted when you use it. That's really tempting. Or gain 1 extra energy on the first turn. Oh, well, that's also really tempting. Gain 1 extra energy on your next turn. I just love more energy, but I really want to try out this parry-specific artifact. Let's do the parry one. Maybe it's not the optimum choice, but I want to explore. And we get another artifact because we landed on an artifact square. Ricochet paddle. When you shoot an incoming missile, turn it around instead of destroying it. That's cool. I love that. Okay. Oh, and here's the repair yard. Thank God. Cleo! Howdy, how's it going? Oh, you know, same old, same old. What's this, loop 400 or something? 517. Well, let's get you on your way. Okay. I could upgrade a card. I could repair the hull. I'm hesitant to repair 6 hull because I only have 4 hull damage. Let's treat ourselves to an upgrade. I don't think I have any super rare stuff yet. Tempted to do the extra battery. Oh, see, this one energy next turn. If we upgraded it that way, you get 2 energy and then gain 1 extra energy next turn. That's pretty tempting. This one does 2 damage. This one you can draw a card or get 2 sidestep. Ooh. Ignoring shields and armor on the multi-shot might be it. Or we could get a free escalate. Ooh. Free escalate would be great because then you can use 3 attacks in a round. Assuming I have 3 attacks in my hand. Yeah, multi-shot has been a workhouse, and the ability to circumvent shields is so tasty. But free escalate means that I could use it anytime. I think at the end of the day, it's hard to know how the math would turn out. But I think free escalate it will have a broader effect. So I'm gonna use that. Oh, but that's so tricky. That's tricky. The magnetized the magnet implies that once I draw it, it'll stay in my hand until I use it, and that would also have been really good for escalate because then you could strategize when you had a good deck, like when you had a good hand of attack cards. Heck yeah! That's tempting. So many good options. What on earth is that ship? It has so many guns. Hey. Oh, Jumbo. What? Hi. Did you guys know that there's a big bounty out for a ship with your registration number? We did not. Thank you for letting us know. No sweat. Well, we better be getting on our way. No. Ow. Ow. This part is brittle. It takes double damage from attacks. That's handy. It is a shame that it is right in the middle there. So I can right-click and swap that, which is very tempting. Because then if I move 2, I'll take 2 hits, but that'll only hit my shield. And then I can do... Well... That's not gonna hit there. I could do a draw shot. I could glissade, do escalate, do a draw shot, and hope that I get 2 more attacks. I don't have a code, but if you type in Cobalt Core, I'll do it, hold on. If you use that link, I mean, I don't get anything from it. They just know that you bought it after looking at this stream, which is good for me in a holistic sense, but not in a specific monetized sense. But it is 10% off right now, because it just launched. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna glissade, escalate, draw shot, and just hope I get something tasty. I mean, it took 4 damage. Hey, Mectal, is your brain all good now forever? All right, and that worked actually, because I got a basic shot and a block shot. So that's even gonna give me some temp shield. Okay, God, that was a good opening salvo. And I don't want to sidestep, because that'll put me in the way of a much more damaging attack. Phew! That is my big cool attack. Sorry, this is my big cool attack. I love the humble approach as a ship name. Oh, Mectel, glad to hear that. Glad to hear you're fixed forever. Okay. So if I scooch over one, I'm gonna be taking 4 damage. Which is not great. But I could... 1, 2... I mean, if I use this extra battery, I'll have 5 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that'll give me shield. I think this is the time... I could also use sidestep, and that'll settle me in. I can do what amounts to 6 points of damage, which won't kill him. But then I can use block and scramble to get a little bit out of the way. I'm gonna use my entire hand. Okay, and I'll just take those 2 points. Uh-oh. 1 times 3. So these are both 6ers, and I don't have any attack options. That's tragic. Oh, that's tragic. All right, well, let's get the fuck out of here. I need 3. Okay. Yup. And then let's build up some block. Okay. Do you think this is too many cannons? Yeah, I do, yeah. Especially because then you're using them on us. Boom. Did I kill that person? Did I kill Jumbo? His thing blew up, like, notably. Ooh, okay. These are some nice looking cards. So we got Overpower, which is 2, but it adds 2 damage and it's exhausted. That's fine. Attack for no amount. Each time this card is drawn this fight, add 2. Well, that's nice. Non-lethal explosions? Better get used to that thought. He'll be fine. He'll walk it off. He'll spacewalk it off. I like Charged Beam. Acid Cannon is tempting, but he was cold and you warmed him up. Do you think Charge Beam persists through rounds? I think that is the... yeah, I think that's the purpose of it. It attacks for none at the start, but every time it's discarded and you draw it again, it gets +2. So if you do that even once, then that's a 2 hit for 1 point, and that's really tempting. Oh, you mean between, like, does it persist between fights? I can't imagine it does. That'd be really OP. Acid Cannon is tempting, because acid is very good, but it is a 3 hit. Although I do have a lot of things giving me more energy now. Ooh, I think I'm... yeah, but it exhausts, so I think you need to have multiples of Charge Beam. I don't think so. I think it can just, it'll just be in my hand, and I'll discard it a few times, and then it'll be good to go. So it'll be a really powerful thing to do later in a combat. And the combats tend to go a pretty decent number of rounds, and I don't have such a huge deck right now that it wouldn't get pulled through a couple of times. I think I'm gonna go for Charge Beam. Well, let's look at the upgrades. Attack for 0, each time this card is drawn, add 3. Or it can be from free. A free and it doesn't exhaust. That's insanely powerful, because then you could just use it all the time. Ooh. What do you do? Ooh, it can be upgraded to be cheaper or a lot more damage. I think we're gonna do Charge Beam. We're gonna do Charge Beam. Okay. Ooh, and an artifact. Okay. Prepped batteries, gain 1 energy on the first turn. You know I love that. Chat, you know I love that. Jet thrusters, gain 2 evade on the first turn. I like that because that is consistent. What is that? Gain 1 shield and 1 evade on the first turn, because that doesn't go array. So that means I would just start every combat with 3 evade, which is pretty good. Every 4th turn, gain 1 overdrive. That's also very tempting, but not as tempting as jet thrusters. That's just so useful. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Ooh, a repair yard. Hey. Meowdy. Meowdy partners. Not in front of everyone, please. That's cat only talk. The ratio of time spent considering if we kill Jumbo / time spent picking loot. That's how it is, you know? We're murder rogues in this roguelite. Okay, so I still don't need 6 heal. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade. And maybe let's upgrade Charge Beam. What is battery? More battery. That is also tempting. It just like Charge Beam that's free and it gets 1 every time and it's not exhausted. Because then you could just use it every time. I mean, it doesn't add as much, but it adds it more consistently, I think, maybe? I think I want to do this upgrade. Let's try it out. I mean, that's the thing with this game. Since all of the cards have dual upgrades, inevitably you're just gonna have to like test out which of the options fits your current playthrough, but also your play style. So I don't know. That's like the replayability aspect, right? Is that there's so many cards, and since they have branching upgrade options, you just have to fuss. You just have to fuss with it. Yeah, a Laughing Crow, that's where I'm at. Where it's like consistent damage over time versus big damage feels like it's a better output for how many rounds the combat seems to go. I don't know. Okay, all right. Let's boss battle. Riggs, are you picking up any hostile ships on radar? Now that we're going into boss battle, I do regret not repairing the ship, but it's fine. It's fine. And not having any shield going into this, but it's fine. No, why? My sensors are going crazy over here. Let's see, no warp core signatures within a light year. Oh, switching sensors to visual spectrum. Yeah, trial by agent, that's really the thing, is like, anytime you can get more energy or free cards, then it makes each round more powerful. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Ah, big crystal. Huh? Big crystal. Okay. Big crystal. Crystalline entity. Okay. Look at all of these free. I have more free cards than cost cards. But some of these will stick around. Sidestep will stick around. I don't need to use Sidestep this time. And I probably don't want to. Okay. I definitely want to get out of the way of that. And I think it's always just worth playing this card since it's free and evade sticks around. So let's get that out of the way. I don't need to use Glissade this turn, so I'm not going to. But if I slide over 1, let's do that. I could have also lunged. No, I feel good about this. Okay. Let's escalate and draw shot and hope we get some good cards. This is totally a Star Trek reference. It's gotta be, right? Big crystal. Okay, it's tempting to lunge because I escalated, and that'll do 2 damage. But I don't want to get back in the way of this, so I might just scramble. Or I could lunge and then use all these free cards to... No. These free cards will stick around, so... Let's get the scramble, and that'll be it. Thank you, Dancing Cubs. Big crystal. Big, yeah, that is the main thing about the crystal. It big crystal. All right, well... See, that I do regret if I had escalate in my hand when I use this, it would have been 1 free damage. And for this time, I mean, it's gonna be 1 free. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll do that. I'm gonna shimmy over this way. And then let's multi-shot. Basic shot. And shield surge. And let's sealed surge. And then that temporary will take that hit for us. Yeah. It's strangely beautiful and not strangely murdersome. Alright, let's block shot and, well, let's draw shot and see if we get some good. Alright, just some scrambles. Alright, let's do that. And we're at max shield, so it doesn't make sense to use either of those. Oh, I used them all. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Oh, I just love this card. Charge Beam B. Primo card. Alright, so let's escalate and just wail on this thing. And then I could lunge. I can lunge and then move back to. So let's do that. Oh, I've got a good deck going. I'm really pleased with the deck I've got. Okay. So, I'm gonna want to get out of the way of that 3 hit. Let's do block shot. Multi-shot. I am low on evade, but I've got these 2 cards sticking around. So let's do another shot. Yeah, that's the charge part of Charge Beam. And I love cards like that because it really does just like, it's rewarding you for not ending the combat quickly. So in my mind, that like gives me a little bit more room to play defensively because it's not like, I am getting more powerful the longer I'm in the combat. All right, let's do that again. Let's escalate. Oh, that escalate Charge Beam combo. Ooh. All right, and we got +2 max hull, +9 hull. I love this. What a powerful combo. Ooh, okay, we got some beautiful rare cards. We've got Corrosive Beam. Outgoing, this status will be applied to the enemy wherever they are. We're uploading viruses with this card. And it can upgrade to be cheaper or worse. Deals 2 hull damage at the end of every turn. It's really good. Choose a card from your draw pile. Put it in your hand. That's tempting. But my deck is so small at the moment. I'm not actually like running into an issue of not getting the cards I need for the most part. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile, put them in your hand. Choose a draw or discard pile card, put it in your hand. That's tempting. Endless Magazine, gain 1 chip shot. 1 chip shot at the start of every turn. Double Charge Beams, that's a good point. Yeah, if we do Selective Memory and then upgrade it, we could use it, discard it, pull it again. I wonder, I mean, presumably that would increase the damage it does. But this is the thing, Trial by Agent. Chip Shot is so good. I love, in Slay the Spire, I love the one character that has shivs. And if you build a deck right with those shivs, you can just do like massive amounts of damage immediately. So, gain 1 chip shot at the start of every turn. It does cost 2. Ooh. But it's really tempting. Wait, how does this differ? Wait, chat, help me. Oh, it doesn't exhaust. Uh-oh. So you could have endless magazine. Ooh. Yeah, no smoke fire. That's my question. Is charge beam triggered on draw? I think I have to assume that putting it in your hand counts as the draw. Which makes this really tempting. Choose a card in your draw pile, put it in your hand. But like I said, I mean, this is tempting, but like I said, my deck isn't so big that I'm running through it, because we picked Charge Beam a couple of times just in that last combat. So I think I'm gonna do Endless Magazine, because especially because with Escalate, these chip shots are worth 2 instead of 1. Let's Endless Magazine. I feel great about that. Ooh, okay. I love artifacts. Shield Burst. Every time you gain any shield, gain 1 temp shield. Ooh, so every shield is worth 2. Ooh. That's really good with the parry artifact that we have. Not the parry artifact, with the shield lasting between combats artifact. High Freak Intercom, draw 2 cards every turn. You're offered 1 less card in post-battle card rewards. You may no longer skip any card rewards. The draw 2 is useful because we have been... There were a couple times... I don't think it ever hurt us, but there were a couple times in that last combat when I had more energy than I did cards, really. Temp Shield does not. There are 2 types of shields. There's regular shield and temp shield. Temp shield goes away at the start of each turn. Regular shield usually goes away at the end of each combat, but I have an artifact that makes it persistent. Permanently gain +1 max shield on pickup. Gain 1 shield at the start of every turn. Ooh. Ooh. So Dizzy must be our shield lad. His cards are mostly shield and shield manipulation. Okay. We haven't messed around yet with choosing characters for our ship yet, but I'm excited to get into that and see what all the different like artifacts and cards are. It might have to be prototype 22. Because since shields are persistent, I will be insanely powerful. Double shield is also really tempting, but this just automates the shields for me, and then I can just focus on attacking. I think it's gotta be... Not being able to skip card rewards would make the charge beam worse, right? Potentially over time. Because as you get more cards, you want to choose fewer cards so that you don't dilute your structure. Wouldn't prototype do you a bunch of damage? Why would it... At the risk, tell me what you mean. Permanently name what's game once. If your shield was already full, take 2 whole damage. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. I wasn't reading the fine print. The really obvious red print. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I would have to be so much more aggressive. I would have to be precariously, dangerously aggressive. I would have to like steer into taking damage. But that does actually also seem kind of fun. Because in a way that seems fun, doesn't it? Like having to flip. I mean, that's tricky though. Oh, that's tricky. I mean, the shield burst is also really good and has basically no downside. Because the temp shield going away at the start of next turn is just basic. Mechtel, I think it's permanent. I think it's permanent. I don't think I can get rid of artifacts. Yeah, I wouldn't have to evade so much. I would have to really restructure my deck to not... I mean, I would still need evade, but I would have to be evading into the beams. You don't have like a limited slot space where you'd be able to get rid of one to include another? I don't think so. Not that I've seen so far. That's usually not how artifacts work in these sorts of games. I think I might do Shield Burst. I think I'm going to do Shield Burst, because there's no downsides to that. It's more shield and there's no downsides, so let's just stick with it. Nice! That's the first time you guys managed to beat that thing. Thank you. Wait, really? How many times have we tried? You don't want to know. What even was that? If the readings are correct, I think it's some kind of time crystal. Time crystal. I've seen microscopic ones in the lab, and in the Cobalt particle accelerator, but never so large. Big crystal. Did the microscopic ones try to kill you? Not in the way that I was able to perceive, no. A very level response to that. Whoa. Whoa. Sapphire cluster. Okay. Huh, the nav system is taking us through this Lawless sector. This zone is full of pirates, thieves, and smugglers. Like us. Like the last one wasn't? Everyone should have their sidearms on them at all time in case we get boarded. Oh, hell yeah, do I get a gun? Give Riggs a gun. Everyone but you. I trust Riggs. I trust Riggs with all of our lives. Okay. So we got our beautiful charge beam. Got a draw shot. I do want to get out of the way of that, but I've got the dodge to do so. Cockpit missile bay. Uh-oh. Missiles? Oh wait, I have that thing that ping-pongs them. Oh, I'm excited about that. Oh, I'm excited about that. Okay. You don't trust Riggs, you're too old for this shit. Alright, let's do charge beam for sure. Let's do draw shot. And then I think, yeah, let's just do basic, and we'll sidestep that. Yeah. New music. Very into it. Okay, the enemy's gonna raise their shields. And apply a status effect to itself. Okay. So let's use up Bolt since that's free. We could escalate. Every time you gain any shield, gain 1 temp shield. So if I use this, I'll gain 2 temp shields. If I'm understanding that correctly. So maybe I'll escalate. See, right now I'm regretting not taking that drawing extra cards artifact because I'm gonna have more. Okay, so no, that only gave me 1 temp shield. Anytime you gain any shield, gain temp. Okay, that's a good clarification on that. I'm glad we checked. Let's do that. And I think I'm just gonna get out of the way. Okay. So I can use sidestep to get out of the way of this. I can use shield surge to get a ton of shield. Because this will give me 2 temp shields and 1 reg. Let's do... If we do Endless Magazine and Multi-Shot... No, okay. Let's do it. Endless Magazine... Shield and Sidestep. Well, although if I'm gonna take temporary shield, it doesn't make sense to do that and Sidestep. So I'm gonna multi-shot and sidestep. Okay. This music is so... It's settling into my brain. It's got such like an 80s action movie, but the low moment in a montage before the montage racks back up. You know, where you see Rocky being really upset about the lack of progress or something like that. Okay. I mean... let's do draw shot. Yes. I was hoping I would get escalate for this chip shot. Oh, so strong, so powerful. Yes, Mechtel, that exact moment. The moment where it's like toying with the idea that you won't be able to overcome, but then you know, obviously they're gonna overcome. Like, this is the moment where you see them like standing on the top of a building, looking at a sunset, being like, yeah, it's gonna be okay. Okay. Evade. Draw 2 extra cards next turn. Very tempting. Gain 1 shield, +1 for every time played this combat. That could be very silly. What are the upgrades on that? +2 for every time played this combat? Or draw 1. Gain 1. Is there something happening stream-wise? Because I'm showing absolutely no issues on my side. So if the stream just hiccuped, then Twitch is having some sort of issue, which is not ideal. Draw 1, gain 1. That's nice. Draw 1, gain 1. Only a stumble, not a crash. It shouldn't be doing either. It just hiccuped. Okay. Vamos! Instantly move 3 spaces in a random direction. Where does vamos come from? Where does that as a word come from? Instantly move 3 in a random direction. You know I love the random direction. Lets you move left. Ooh, plus you get 4 evade, and then it exhausts. And you can upgrade it to be worth 2. Whoa! This is nice. 6 evade in one go. Ooh. Thank you, thank you, Laughing Crow. Probably from Spanish, vamos. Trial by agent, that is a good guess. Vamuth. I love a gin and vamuth. Ha cha cha. Okay. See, I kind of like this option because, again, the drawing cards is beneficial. This one would give us 2 evade and 2 draw. This one give us 2 draw now, 2 draw next turn. From Spanish, vamos. Okay. It's because moose are so fast. I don't know enough about moose to know whether that's accurate or not. Anytime you see old-timey cowboy slang that makes no sense, it's probably from Spanish. That is a good read. Okay. Vamos. Okay, I like that. I should use that word more often. Okay. I'm tempted by momentum, but I just don't, this ship doesn't have a lot of shield storage. So I feel like I'm gonna hit my limit on that pretty quickly. A vamoose appeals to me because it's called vamoose, and now that's all I'm thinking about. They're faster than you want them to be. Bigger and faster than you want them to be, yeah. Let you move left or right. I'm tempted, I think I might take options. Because again, the drawing cards has been a limiter so far, and I want to keep that in balance because I guess I have so many free cards right now. So we're gonna do options. Okay. Ooh, okay, we need to pick a new track. My inclination is to head towards unusually strong ones. You learned firsthand this week that white-tailed deer hiss? Mechtel, what did you do? What did you do, Mechtel? I got a really cool video of a deer that was standing just outside like a glass door in my dad's house. And it's this family of deer that live near my dad's house, and it's like 3 adults and 2 babies, and they're always there. I can see them pretty regularly, but they're usually not this close to the house. And like I saw 2 of the adults and 2 of the babies walk by, kind of passing through, and there was one adult who saw me and then started doing this boom, like hoof pound on the ground, like staring me dead in the eye. And I was like, what is happening? And I looked it up. This is just like a known white-tailed deer behavior where if they see something that's threatening that they want to like kind of scare off, they'll just like stomp their hooves really intensely and make, I guess, uninterrupted eye contact. I don't know if that's part of it. But yeah, it was a back away now notice, yeah. And I was like, I'm indoors, what are you gonna do to me? And they were like, I'm outside, what are you gonna do to me? And I was like, that's fair. So it was fine, they just kind of went their way. But it was like, whoa. I'd never been close enough to a wild deer for that to happen. Okay, I think I want to go down because I want another artifact because the artifacts are so good, and then hit the repair yard, and then we'll make another decision there. Although I do like the question marks in this game are like sometimes kind of puzzly, like puzzle combats, and I really like the puzzle combat aspect. Oh, my dad's house is out in the woods, so these are not suburban or urban deer. They are extremely wild. Saw an opossum last night too. What a good night. The enemy is gonna launch something. I hope it's a missile that I can push back at them. Dahlia? Dahlia? Why are we fighting? Come join my team. They're gonna attack and apply a status attack if they hit. Don't love that. So I can get out of range of that. That might be a good option. Thank you to Sweet69. To Sweet69. Thank you for the happy partner anniversary. Okay. I think I'm gonna lunge. Do my shots. And then I lined myself poorly. But I do have a temp shield. And mostly I want to avoid the status effect. So I'll take this hit. I will take this hit. I will go down with this ship. Shoot down that missile, or just get out of the way. No, if I shoot that missile, it's gonna go back at it. And I want that. Bechtel, I saw it. Yeah, the take your meds. Geo's die saw it. Okay. So I don't have anything to escalate. Let's go ahead and use Bolt. Never a wrong choice. And then I can get block and scramble. Although using this, you could use this and scramble and then just have so much movement and extra cards next turn. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Ooh, heavy missile is gonna do 3 damage to the sucker. Okay. God, look at how many cards I get. All right. Okay. So we can block shot, can multi-shot. And when you shoot an incoming missile, okay. Can get the endless magazine, which you know I love. Shield surge. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna do endless magazine for sure. But the question is, do I want to draw shot and hope I get escalate? No, I guess it won't matter. What I'm worried is that I'm going to hit this a bunch of times and destroy it. I guess what it would make sense is if I use block shot to get some temp. Well, okay, I definitely want to use endless magazine, so let's go and do that. Okay, and then this is gonna be discarded regardless. So let's just do a block shot. Yes, I'm so excited about. Oh no, fuck. I meant to click intern, not dodge. Oh well, okay. You can't damage a missile now? Okay, that's good to know. It cannot miss. Oh, you think so, huh? Okay. It can't miss, chat. Okay, so I want to get over to... I don't want to take this static effect, though. I want to, in one direction or another, I want to move to, and I've got that done. So I could basic shot. I could escalate charge beam. No, I could escalate basic shot. Move over one. Charge beam, chip shot. And that will have only used one. So then I could then shield surge and basic dodge. Oof! Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, it didn't destroy it. And then shield surge. And we'll activate that basics. There we go. Whoa! So good. Okay. Can I destroy you this round? I don't think I can. I can only do 4 damage unless I draw shot and get escalate. Damn, okay. Oh, so close. 1 away. Trying to decide if I want to use this extra battery to get more block. Let's do it. I'm going to destroy this thing next round anyway, and this way I won't take any heat. And then, yeah, let's do our options. Okay. What's in my draw? Like, what's in my deck total? You'll see. You'll just have to see. Okay. I didn't even have to do that because I'm about to destroy this fool. That was just for my pleasure. Okay. Ooh, strafe. 4 energy. Lord. Fire for 1 damage immediately after every move you make? Is that permanent? I mean, like, permanent for combat? Fire 1 damage immediately after every move you make. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, but an upgraded multi-shot. Ignores shield and armor. Oh, I think we've got to try out strafe. My only worry with strafe is that we're going to meet another Sagins. And I'm going to forget that we're not supposed to destroy the ship we're fighting. And I'll activate this, and it'll be really fast. I like strafe, though. Let's go for it. Okay, let's go down. Okay. Snoot! This part has armor. It takes 1 less damage from attacks. Sagins will have it coming. No! No! Poor sweet Sagins. Oh, it's the same thing that we fought. We fought this earlier, but now they've armored instead of making that middle port brittle. I'll be streaming for about another hour and a half. So until 4 p.m. Central Time? Yeah. The way Sagins was acting after we helped him, that's a great point. That's a great point. Fuck Sagins. Alright, let's do Endless Magazine. Happy to live stream during the day. You're just debating starting hair dye while work is slow. That's fair. I mean, you didn't get to do it yesterday, so why not today? Let's, I want an Endless Magazine for sure to maximize that. Do I want to... Let's shield surge and just sink this hit. Yeah. Yeah. Tralabai agent. Good use of the word churlish. Good use of the word churlish. Alright. This fool's got some rockets coming back at him. Okay, let's do... So right now we're gonna take 4 hits, which is not ideal. If I could do block shot and then scooch out of the way. Block shot, chip shot. Well, let's do chip shot. It's free. Let's just get that out of the way. Can scoot over to block shot. And then I'm full up on blocks. See, this is the issue with all of the free options we have now. But I think I still get temp shield. Yeah, okay, so I still got 1 temp shield, so that's fine. Is there a particular reason to not escalate damage with the extra energy you had in the last turn? I probably just didn't know what was happening. Was that a real question, or were you just trying to point out that I fucked up last round? Okay. I guess let's use this free bolt, because then that just hangs out. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Look at this lineup. Okay. It was a real question. No, I probably just missed it. I probably just didn't see it. I was focusing on other things. Okay, I like this lunge option. So let's chip shot this missile. Although am I gonna put myself... Yeah, 1, 2. I'm gonna take 2 damage either way. And if I move 2 over, it's not actually gonna take damage because that's gonna hit the armor. So no lunge. Never mind on the lunge. Let's move... We can move over 1 and do... Let's move over 1. Let's charge. Let's multi-shot. I could scramble. Or I could shoot and dodge. Let's shoot and gain a dodge. Okay. You should dye your hair to match the rainbow dog's tail. What is the rainbow dog? What are you talking about? Is that a dog that you have ownership, that you have rainbow-tailed? Yeah, upkeep is I would love to dye my hair, period. I used to, but it's just like the upkeep is so annoying. The dog you posted in Discord often, okay. I was thinking that, but then I was like, maybe this is an unrelated rainbow dog. I don't know what dogs you know. Okay. Let's do... We can't afford strafe, which is a shame. I don't see anything that's going to give us more energy. We're going to have to upgrade strafe to be only worth 3. Okay. So I might scuttle to the left. Yeah, let's scuttle to the left. Do all of our free shots. Let's do this block shot. Let's do a draw shot. Oh, should have used this. Should have used the draw shot sooner, but still good. Still good. I've got to be less afraid to use these options. I don't know why I'm holding on to them so much. Okay. Thank you, Karmic Guide. So, if only I had you last round. I think I should do basic block. I'm gonna take 2 damage either way unless I move to negate one of those. So let's basic block. Let's chip shot. It launched the missile and then moved. Which is very sneaky of it. I could lunge, but that's gonna put me in the line of this missile. So I might just scramble. I'm so close, though. Karmic Guide, thank you. Until then, yeah. Yeah. It's actually funny. I like the idea that all the characters in Burnt Cookbook Society hate Castian based on interactions they've had that have not been on the podcast, and that you haven't known that until on debate. That's not the case. We all just know instinctively that we didn't like Castian. Okay, let's lunge. And then I'm gonna get out of the way of that and then get a basic dodge, okay. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. We enjoyed playing it a lot. Except Zelf. I don't know what Paul's deal is. I'm gonna use, to insult to injury to Snoot, the Cannoneer, I'm gonna use my free attack to mess up his ship. Okay, what do we got? Another charge beam. Another charge beam. Ooh, wait. Battle repair. Block up to one incoming and heal? Ah, that's so tempting. Snoot booped. Trial by agent, yes. Pliable head, I think I agree. I think it's satisfying. It's a great way for everybody to join up as a group. Wow, heal 4 damage? Play this card completely removes it from your deck. Oh. Ooh. This is tricky. It's a me, Rima. My guess is they each have their own damage counter. That would be my assumption, is that that it's individual to each card. But again, if I upgraded that so it was free, imagine the power. But for a roguelike, being able to heal has so much more value. Because this is like, the option to be able to heal outside of going to heal locations should never be discounted. So I might do that one. You assume that they aren't separate, because why would they be? I mean, it's a good question. In my experience, I'm at max HP with many shields. Don't be a coward. But healing. No, you're right. My shield game is super powerful. So what is that even gonna do? Each time this card is drawn. But I think this card, yeah, this card, this is a really tricky question though, because like, we're thinking of this card as though it were still a physical medium, like a physical card that you would draw as an individual object, but it is, and that is how I assume the game is treating it. But that is an assumption based on our meta knowledge of how this game is, which is that it is a card builder, aka based on physical cards. Sorry, I'm having like a fucking brainwave here. Because like, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a game where 2 separate cards were also treated as like 2 aspects of the same core concept. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, the core intention of the card split into 2 separate cards. And that feels like a really interesting thing that a card game developer, a video card game developer, could latch on to. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a me. That's a great point, actually, because I did upgrade my other card, so it is a pretty separate, distinct card. I upgraded it to be Charge Beam B so that it's no longer exhausted when I use it. Does the Magic the Gathering have a digital card game? I mean, they must, right? I don't know. I'm just thinking about that because it's like, that's such an interesting gameplay aspect that you could really tap into that I don't think I've seen a card builder tap into, which is like the idea that these cards represent a core concept and each card is a separate item, but they aren't actually in the game. I don't know. That might be cool. Some of the alchemy cards on Arena might? Okay. IMO good game design would be to make cards act like physical cards except when explicitly satisfying otherwise. Yes. Yeah, I think that's a good point. But it's just, I think most card games I've played have taken for granted that we understand each card as an individual card, not as representatives of the same core mechanics split into different icons. You know what I mean? Because these are not cards, they're UI elements. And like if I were playing like Baldur's Gate, not Baldur's Gate, that's a bad example. If I were playing like a World of Warcraft game and I had my bar at the bottom and every single one of those bars had the same spell and I clicked it, it would act the same every time because that's we're acknowledging that those are UI element representations of this ability to cast the card. But in card builders, that meta knowledge is different because we don't think of them as UI elements, we think of them as physical cards that we're playing. I'm on something here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a video, but maybe it was just me ranting there. I'll do another charge beam. Okay. I don't know, I think it's just interesting to think of that being like, this is a lineage element of card games that comes from the physical act of playing a card game. And it's something I've just never really fully processed. But this is just a different way of creating a UI interface. Like deck builders, card builders are just another way of creating an UI interface. And I never thought about this one aspect as being something that I take for granted in deck builders. But it is like a pretty huge difference from other UI representations of game mechanics. I'm on something. I'm gonna get off it. Let's play this game. There's no ship part here. It's empty. Shots fired at this part will miss. All right. What do we got? We got Escalate. Love that for me. We got this Charge Beam, and this will exhaust it because this is not the upgraded one. But that might be fine. Because if I use Escalate, it'll be attacking for 3. Although it gets too... Let's not use it. I'm gonna use Escalate, and I'm gonna basic shot, and I'm gonna scramble. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. Yeah. No Smoke Fire says, we know a card is a card. Digital games let us track those cards as they move in and out of our decks. While that would be impractical IRL, but they usually don't change the idea that each card is one card. I think that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Don't all of Slay the Spire's cards work this way? You do damage with extra strength added to the card, defense's agility clause. Yes, but those are like status effects applied to the character, not to the card. I mean, they do have cards that act this way. And this game has status effects too, but the status effects applies to your ship, you know? Trollop agent! That is the implication, right? This is some chunks that we blew off the big crystal from the last section. Uh-oh. Well, I hope this Crystalline offshoot doesn't have any brothers or sisters because this is gonna be a whole lineage of revenge. I'm actually just gonna get out of the way. I have enough dodge. I don't have to take those hits. Wow, it really scuttled back into place. Ah, Strafe. One of these days I'm gonna use you, Strafe. The next time we upgrade, I think we should upgrade Strafe. I'm setting an intentionality. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna scuttle out of the way, so we'll take this 2 hit. But that's fine. Oh, I could shield surge. Or I could just I mean, even if I draw 2 cards, I'm not gonna have a use for it. So let's just do this. Not a scratch. Okay. Okay. So here's our beautiful non-exhaustible charge. Let's escalate. and shoot and get our endless magazine, which you know I love. And we'll skitter out of the way here and get a basic dodge. Okay. Pliable head. Pliable head says, paying all your energy to use that strafe card? Call that strafe fines. Okay. Ah, see, I can get extra battery and I can get strafe, but I can't get them both. Let's do our chip shot. Let's do our basic shot. Do I want to use charge beam? I could use charge beam and shield surge, or just scramble. Ah, but I know it'll get more powerful. No, I'm just gonna use it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, blast and scoot is never a bad option. This time we're gonna have to scoot then blast. So I could either take 3 damage here, or I could scoot and take 3 damage here. Either way, I'm gonna make sure, I'm probably gonna call block shot. 2. So I could go 2 over, that would use all of my, let's use Glissade. Yes. Okay, and then we'll block shot, chip shot. Oh fuck, I'm not hitting anything. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Okay. Well, shit. I mean, I could scoot over. I'm so annoyed. That was such a foolish mistake. I'm just gonna block. What a fool. What a foolish mistake. Okay. What do we got? Strafe. One of these days, strafe. Okay, this is a perfect time to use lunge, although it's not going to hit anything. If I move over 1 and then lunge, I'm going to be in the way of this 4. If I move over, I can do this, this, and this. And I'll lose all my shields, but I won't take any shots. Yeah, well, if I move left and then lunge, I'm going to be taking more damage, because I'm going to take this 4 and this 1. So I think it's better to just double down here. Yeah, it's not ideal, but ugh. Alright, only 6 damage. Ooh, which I can do. Yeah! It's always important to do basic math when you get to a certain point. And that's something I forget in these sorts of games a lot. Okay, draw 1 card of each color from the draw pile. Ooh. Exhaust. Draw 1 card from each color from the draw pile. From the exhaust pile? I don't have a ton of cards getting exhausted anymore. But it's good to know that this card exists for future run-throughs, because that could be really powerful. If you build a deck that has a lot of exhaust cards, I've built decks to avoid exhaust cards. But I could see how you could build a whole deck relying on that if you got the right cards. Big shield! Temp shield, gain 1 energy next turn. I think it's gotta be refresh interval. I mean, the drawing is really useful, especially because since I have things that rely on being drawn to get more powerful, the more I can draw cards and cycle through, the more often those get drawn and the more powerful they get. So actually, maybe I will take this one. Draw 1 card from each of the color from the... Yeah, let's do second opinions. Ah, yeah. Adaptive plating, gain +1 max hull and heal 1 every time you defeat a boss or elite. That's really good. Overclock generator, gain 1 energy every 3rd turn. That's really good. Photon condenser, all of Dizzy's cards attacks deal +1 damage. That's interesting. Because his are mostly shield. And we use shield a lot. Ooh, this is a hard one. Oh, these are all really good. Because having more I mean, we've barely even damaged our hull, period. So maybe I will cut that one out as being very powerful but not super useful. Do any of his shield cards do damage? That's a good question. Yeah, block shot does. Oh, but that's it. We only have 2 Dizzy cards? We've been pulling a lot of Riggs cards. See, this is another aspect of the game that I'm really excited. Generator seems good with. That's a good point. Yeah, anything that can give us more energy is a good idea. But this is something that is like really unique about the game that I'm excited about, is that because of I have 3 characters in the ship right now. And so the cards that we're getting dealt are based on those characters, but there are other characters in the game that we can play with that'll give us access to different card options. So like Perry obviously is very aggro, kind of defense and combat heavy. And we've been taking so many Riggs cards because she does a lot of like special, unique stuff. I'm gonna play 100,000 hours of this game. Adaptive plating is tempting. Yeah, it mixes up. It's a sponsored stream. We were sponsored by Brace Yourself Games to play Cobalt Core because it just dropped today. I think it was, yeah, I'm pretty certain it's today. Anyway, it's out now on PC and Switch. I should be doing this spiel more. And there's a link that I just dropped in the chat that you can use to get to the Steam page. It's currently 10% off. Just saying. This doesn't make sense because I don't have a ton of Izzy cards. I think Overclock Generator is gonna be the one. I have more cat.exe artifacts than anything else. Hello. Hello. Can I get you anything? Let's upgrade a card. Well, here's the question is, do we want to upgrade Strafe? Oh, where is Strafe? There it is. Do we want to upgrade Strafe now that we've got more energy incoming? I mean, it will definitely make it easier one way or the other. I think I'm going to upgrade it. This is the intention I set out for myself, so let's just do it. We're going to commit. Okay. All right, we get an artifact either way. Let's go to this top. This actually doesn't matter. They're going to the same places, but we'll go there. Oh, dunk. Okay, prepped batteries. Gain 1 extra energy on your first turn. We're unstoppable. Do we want to do a question mark or a powerful encounter? I'm inclined to say powerful encounter because I don't think anything can beat us. Ever. Forever. Let's get cocky. Stardog! Part of me wants to end this run because I know we get access to like higher difficulties. And I know if we play at higher difficulties, we get access to more characters. But I'm gonna do my best. It's not in my nature to throw a match. Not when I know I can win. Okay, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Well, the question, I'm gonna go for Strafe. Yes. And that means we can't get Endless Magazine this round, but that's just gonna have to be okay. And then let's do Block Shot. Boom. It's a lot of missiles you got lined up. But what you don't realize is that you've fallen for my trap. My Strafe Holy shit! Strafing means that every time I dodge, I turned one of its missiles back on it. Unbeatable! Unstoppable! Nothing can kill me! That was so cool! Holy shit! I can't believe how powerful I am. I haven't even used any energy. This fool's gonna take 6 damage from its own missiles next round. Oh, Star Dog. I guess we're about to see if all Star Dogs go to heaven. Ugh. So good. I'm just gonna do this. There's no reason to hold on to this. This fool's got nothing going for him. Ugh. Oh yeah, you think so? I'm just gonna... Does this sidestep me? No, this instantly moves me. I wonder if that's gonna activate my strafe ability. Let's see. Hey, pliable head. You're really on one. Okay, if I scramble... Well, let's get all the cards we can possibly get in our hand. Yes, extra battery. Thank you. So if I can turn these 2 back at it... I want to see if sidestep is going to activate my strafe. It does! It does! Holy cow. Okay, and then let's glissade out of there. Oh, man. I'm just gonna let its own missiles destroy it. Bye, Stardog. Oh my god. That's so powerful. So you start with a couple of evades. Do those disappear at the end of the turn? No. Evades are persistent. So, thank you for clipping. I'm gonna save that clip. That wasn't just... rarely have I felt so powerful in a game. No, so the evade is persistent, so you can store it up, and I've got a couple of things that give me evade right at the top. So like I start each combat with 1 shield and 1 evade. I get 2 evade on the first turn. Yeah, Trial by Agent, yeah. I'm right there with you. I can't believe how powerful that was. Okay, we got a move random, which I love because it's funny. Extra battery, which I love because it's useful. And overpower, which is good, but it's not free. I might just go for more extra battery. Although, again, if I have juke and strafe, yeah, it's me. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Ha! Mix Us Up asks, any bearded folk in the chat have advice on how to not, wait, I actually don't know what word you're missing. Not wear my food when I'm eating. Wear, oh I see, not wear you food while you're eating. Chat, any beardos able to help? Juke is so tempting. Juke is tempting, but I think I'm gonna go with extra battery because I just love an extra battery. It's hard to get angry about. All right. Whoa! Rogue Starnicle. The enemy is gonna give you a card. This can't be dodged. Get ready. This might destroy my whole setup. No, it's fine. I've got so many draw card options. We're gonna be okay. It is cute, and that is gonna be a detrimental to my ability to destroy it. Let's get second opinions right off the top. So I can escalate and charge beam and block shot. All right, well, let's just get that out of the way. I'm gonna block shot so I have a little bit of defense against the shots. And then I could basic shot. No, I should endless magazine. That's not gonna do anything for me. God, this fool has a lot of health. And by health, I mean shell? Is it in an asteroid, do you think? Options. Let's do options and let's tuck ourselves away. Oh God, wait. Abyssal visions, it's twitching. Chat, Twitch chat, it's twitching at me. Interstellar does funny, thank you. Playing will remove this card for the rest of combat. This card will be removed at the end of combat. Okay, so it's just like, it's just something that's gonna chalk up, Inscryption vibes on that card, yeah. You know, there is a time loop story in this game, and we know the devs were inspired by Inscryption, so I am curious if there's gonna be stuff like that. Boy, do I not want to take this 5 hit. This part takes double damage. I can't, if I move over 2, I could hit it. Or I could spend this entire turn getting strafe. Oh, but I've got 2 extra batteries. Okay, well, let's get Bolt out of the way. I could Glissade. 1, 2. I could sidestep. Activate strafe, take 1 step over. That'll do 1 damage, but it'll do 2 damage because this is brittle. Oh. I could not take any damage. Ah! Gia's and I, yeah. Okay, this is really ambitious. Necessarily ambitious, maybe. Because I could use one of these extra okay, let's just do it. And I'm gonna activate Strafe. Move over 1. Yeah, it does 2 damage. That does 2. That does 2. And then I'm gonna Shield Surge. Okay. I could Glissade 1, 2. No, I won't get out of the way. I could Glissade though, and then sidestep. Let's do it. Okay. And that was actually useful because on that, when I Glissaded, I didn't do 1, 2. I instantly moved 2, but then did do a shot still. So that was good investigation. Ugh. Okay, that's armored now. It's not ideal. So I'm gonna sidestep. So I'm not hitting it. Nice shot, thank you. So let's do 2 and then 1. And let's draw some. I could basic shot and basic dodge. Maybe it's better to get scramble though. I mean, this is gonna wipe out my shields. Unless I get out of the way. But it's gonna cost a lot to get out of the way, so... Although I could get out of the way this way. To the right. With a sidestep. Let's do it. Oh no. Shit. Because if I sidestep out of this 2 frame, I'm gonna destroy this moon. Strafe coming back to hurt me! I'll just take the hits. Not ideal, but it's fine. Ugh. What is that? Oh, it's powering up. Okay. Glarp, glarp! Glarp, glarp yourself. Okay. So I can do 3. I have 3 shots, so I can do 3 shots. I could scoot over. But this lunge is gonna get me out of the way no matter how far I go. I might just get fully out of the way this round. Yeah, not the best round, but the best I could do. Oh, see, this is perfect. I mean, this isn't great. I don't love this abyssal vision. Let's see. All right, let's chip shot. Let's charge shot. I'm not gonna, I mean, I can just hunker down here, so let's go for it. Let's go wild. Chip shot again. What happens if I play it? That's a good question. Okay. I mean, that would be the rest of my turn, but I am curious. I think, my guess is that it'll just destroy the card so that it's not in my deck anymore, but I mean, we could check it out. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, yeah, I think it just used it. That's fine. That's fine. That's not a bad thing to have done. Oh. Space Mine. Destroying it will damage its destroyer for 2. Well, that's fine. That fool's gonna destroy it himself. How much do you have? 10? I think I'm gonna go for this. I could scramble 1, 2, 3 and get out of the way. Let's do that because I don't have a lot of shields right now. Oh, the fool! The fool destroyed himself by hitting his own mine. Ugh. They're cool-looking creatures, but those rogue satellite monsters are so dumb. Okay. X equals shield. Okay, so when you play this, you get evade equal to your shield. That's tempting. Lunge, I'll pass. Did I get a refresh interval? Maybe I should skip rewards, because I've got a pretty good deck layout right now, and I do risk watering it down. Arguably, I might have already watered it down a little bit. Oh, but damage and energy. No, let's take it. That's fine. This is this is my weak point in deck building games like this, which is that I often end up taking too many cards and watering down my strategy. I just want all the cards. I just want choices. Okay. After your first attack each turn, gain 1 stun charge. Your next 1 attacks will stun. Goes away at the start of the next turn. Cancel the intended targeted ship part. In the demo, we got a stun capacity, and that was really good. Okay, your first attack each turn pierces. That's tempting. Permanently gain +3 max hull and heal 3 on pickup. Again, we're sitting pretty with our hull. I might take the stun calibrator. After your first attack each turn, gain 1 stun charge. Yeah. I think it's gotta be that. The piercing is really tempting, but the consistency... I mean, they're both consistent. No, I want to stun. Stunning. Good afternoon. Is it? Can I get you anything? Let's look at our deck. Is there anything we could clear out? I mean, maybe a basic block or basic dodge. But I use those. Is there anything we want to upgrade? Do we want to upgrade the charge beam again? Let's upgrade the charge beam. Let's do the other charge beam. Yeah, trial by agent. It's just such a good option. Ugh. Yeah, but I run into the issue where I don't have enough cards that cost things. Like, I end up having energy, more energy than I end up using, so it doesn't really make sense to get rid of them. I'm being hailed by a pirate in a cruiser-class warship. Uh-oh. Hey, hi? Hello? Oh boy. What is it? Put it on screen so we can all see. Sure. Oh, hey, it's you. It's Riggs. It's another Riggs. Oh, hey, it's you. Hi. I used to be so soft. This should be easy. What? It's evil Riggs. This part is concussable. Any shot that hits here will cancel this part's intent this turn. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a bag timeline, Riggs. Because we know there's time loops, but why is there another Riggs in this world? Ha! I like Rags. I like evil Riggs being called Rags. It's cute. Boy, my kingdom for a strafe. Okay, so this is stun. So if I go over one, this should stun it, so that way it won't raise shields. And then if I moved over to 1, 2, I won't take this hit, but I will take this hit. But I won't take that hit, and I'll do a little bit of damage. Let's go for it. Boy, I wish I had more shield. A Riggs to Rag story. I like that. Okay. Let's draw some cards. Strafe. Strafe! Okay. Let's definitely get Strafe right off the bat. Do we want to... I can use extra battery and then I can get a little bit of shield. And I can also do this, which negates that because of the concussion. Although the missile bays... Actually, I probably should have let those missiles launch. They probably would have been more beneficial to me than it was damaging. Okay, let's use this extra battery. God, the music has gotten so funky. Let's get some shield. And maybe some more shield. Yeah, let's get some more shield. Okay. See, I can just keep strafing as long as I keep a lot of scramble. What does escalate apply to my strafe damage? Oh my god, it does. Oh. Oh, that's so powerful. Okay. I could use this to get more energy next round. But I should use this while I still have the power up. Yeah, and then it'll take that damage. Okay. We should get Endless Magazine. But do I want anything else? And then maybe a refresh interval. Because this is gonna launch missiles next round, and I can slam those missiles back at it. So let's do that. Yeah. Oh my god. Yes, escalate. Oh boy. Let's do... And let's sidestep. And then let's just unload. Take that, evil rigs, question mark. Charge beam until morale improves. Ooh, an upgraded endless magazine. Stun source. Gain 1 stun charge every turn. Your next attack. That's very tempting, but very expensive, which has been an issue in the past. Oh, or you can attack based on the amount of shield you have. See, I'm curious if this... Oh, okay. So you can upgrade it so that its amount of actual and temp shield. That's very tempting, but I already have kind of an endless magazine run going. Gain 1 chip shot at the start of every turn. I kind of want to keep the endless magazine train going because I'm just gonna have so many chip shots. Ooh. Demon thrusters gain 1 evade every turn. You can no longer have more than 3 evade at a time. No, I can't. I can't. Atelier Zeno, it certainly is. And I've got a link to I misspelled it. I've got a link to the Steam if you want that, but it's also out on Switch. And IMO, this is a perfect Switch game. Demon Thruster's tempting, but I think that would destroy me. Simplicity, on pickup, remove 3 cards. Not a bad idea. Power Diversion, gain 1 extra energy every turn, but all non-parry attack cards deal 1 less damage. That's interesting. So the basic shots would be useless. Block shot would be useless. Oh, that would render all of these way less effective. So we can't do that one. Oh man, are we gonna simplify? That's so boring. That's so boring, but yeah, we're gonna. Cause I've had like 7 evade at a time. We can't. Oh, that's so boring, but yeah. What would I even get rid of? Lunge? I'd get rid of lunge. Yeah, I'm a strafer. I'm for sure a strafer. That lunge is so powerful now that every single one does it. Whoa. I could skip it, but I want the reward. I thought so much that this was going to be a shield heavy run, but now having the strafe card has turned this into such a strafe run. Yeah, maybe I'll get rid of all these basics. All of these things are vital to me though. Let's do it. Okay. Let's get rid of one of the basic shots. Yeah, this is the thing, is basic block now gets me 1 basic and 1 temporary every time I use it. Basic dodge just gives me 1, but if I have strafe up, it gives me dodge and 1 damage because of it. Basic shot is more powerful because I have upgrade to the powerful thing. I built too good a deck. Maybe block shot? Because that temp shield is only a temp shield. But it's a shot, though. It is a shot, though. I should have taken no reward. I have regrets. Maybe I'll get rid of Endless Magazine now that I have the upgraded version. Yeah, this is such a monkey's paw. Maybe sidestep, but it's free. Sidestep free. All right, I'm gonna get rid of basic dodge because it's not free. And I think I'm gonna get rid of basic shot. I just have so much more powerful things. Ugh. I made a bad choice. I should have taken no artifact. Huh. That was interesting. Yeah. You good? Yeah. I can pilot the ship for a while if you need a break. Not really, I'm fine. It's just... she really was me. Perry, tell me honestly. Do you think I'd look cool in a black jacket like that? Yeah. And her purple eyeliner, so cool. Riggs, she was evil. Riggs. Okay. This is tricky because I want to explore some of the new characters, but I have such a good run. I don't want to lose my run. This is where the ship has been taking us. What is that? It's okay to crush on your evil Mirror Universe self. I don't know if that's true. Nightrook Raven, thank you for the resubscribe. And hello, welcome. It's the same energy signature as the Cobalt Warp Drive, but without containment shielding. And at the energy level, that shouldn't be possible. It's pretty. Let's go kill it. Is that our plan? So cute. I'm guessing Dizzy is Chameleon. Oh my god. Okay. I thought we were going to have to fight Evil Us. So enemy is going to raise temporary shields. Okay. So let's... God, I start with 5 energy. Nothing in this universe is going to be able to stop me. Oh, another endless magazine, huh? I mean, how can I say no? Well, let's do this one first. Ugh. Okay. Endless magazine for sure. This enemy is going to apply a status effect to itself. I don't think I can get over there. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I could. Let's do... Ooh. Yes, I was able to stun the cannon so I don't take that hit. Oh. Alright, and I'm going to sidle to the side. And let's get some basic block. And let's build up some scramble. And hope we get strafe soon. Yes, 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 strafe, yes! Okay, no, escalate first. Then strafe, then chip shot, then charge beam. Okay. And then I've got 5 damage, or I've got 5 dash. So I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would actually do 10 damage. Right? Broken. We've developed a broken combo. Unbelievable. Okay. Now or never. An upgraded now or never. Basic math wins again. Yes. Lets you move left or right. Okay, so we get +3 evade with this. Lose all evade next turn. That's tempting. Lets you move left or right with AD. I like this. Anything that's going to give me evade is so powerful right now. And this is upgraded. The threat of losing all evade is very tempting. I am now the boss. This is why we fought Evil Riggs. Because Evil Riggs came up with an unbeatable combo of cards. I think evasive... this is now or never is very tempting, but I think it has to be evasive shot B. Okay. Well, I'm gonna fight all of the most difficult stuff because nothing can stop me in this game anymore. And I will never be punished for my hubris. So let's start with a draw shot. So we could get strafe immediately. Damn, okay. That's gonna give it shield, but this is gonna hit me. So if I strafe an evasive shot, that'll negate that. We'll do that, and we'll scramble, and that's it. It's gonna give me a status effect. I hate that. I hate that. Let's escalate. Let's charge beam. Let's endless magazine. And this is gonna move 2. If I move over 2 and then lunge. There we go. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize there were empty zones here. Damn, okay. I was not properly paying attention, but great news. Great news. I will never be punished for my hubris. So, let's get this strafe in here. Let's use an extra battery to get an endless magazine. Let's do our free shot, and then let's follow up with a shot that's going to disable this thing. Oh no! I'm out of energy! Wait a minute. I'm not. I'm never out of energy. Unstoppable. Okay. So I'm going to move 1 to the side. And then this is going to disable. That's just going to do a straight attack. These are just going to attack. This is just going to attack. This is going to give me more cards to attack. Aw. Escalate. If only you had been here moments ago. Let's give me more shield. And a little bit more evade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay. Multi-blast. Ooh, what does imp be? Okay, outgoing. This status will be applied to the enemy wherever they are. Shield block incoming. Okay. Total stun. Cancel every single intent on the enemy ship. Instantly ends your turn. Ooh, and exhausts. Okay, so no matter where they are. Wow. Absolute power continuing to have no ill effects. I'm great. If anything, I deserve more power because I've been so responsible with the power I do have. I mean, I love this card. What is the unevolved version of this is just more expensive. Oh, you think I don't think it kills my shield. I think it's, oh, maybe. No, you might be right. The shield equal to 0. Okay, yes, I think you're right because this implies that. So this is a burnt space camera, burnt space option. We're taking the burnt earth option, obviously. Obviously. Okay. And then I don't think we need to upgrade or remove everything, so let's just keep fighting. The camera got EMP'd. Yes. Okay. Look at Gemma. Look at the little mouth on Gemma. Okay. Wow, 2 endless magazines right off the start. Let's use 1 and see what else we get. The EMP card we got was already upgraded. So we can't upgrade it to the other end. The upgrades are a forking path, so you choose one or the other, which is part of the like gameplay complexity, is that you have to make a choice with each of your card to figure out like which is gonna be the one, you know? So if I attack here, that'll disable that. When you click, you can see the upgrade options, but it shows you the 2 upgrade options and the unupgraded one. And so we clicked on it, and so it showed you all the options. Listen, you'll see. Okay. I'm gonna sidestep one of these. And it doesn't make sense to get more block. So I guess let's refresh. I like that. Okay. Yeah, it was already upgraded. Exactly, yeah. Ugh, look at all these cards I get. Wait, what are you gonna do? It's gonna give me a card. All right, well, I don't like that. And I don't want you to do that. Yes, 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 yes. All right, and let's use extra battery. Or do we want to? Yeah, let's use extra battery. I was hoping that would, okay, I was hoping that would negate it giving me a card, but that does not look like an option. So I can either do 2 more damage or get more cards next turn. Let's just do more damage. Okay. 2 unplayable cards. Okay. Let's get our bolt. Let's do that. That. Oh, that's interesting. The stun automatically played with my strife. That's gonna be a tricky one to remember. So let's do that. Let's do shield surge. I just think it would be funny. I know it's gonna get rid of all of my shields. Oh, it did get, okay. It didn't get rid of my temp shields. That's fine. Not worth it? It was worth it for me, because I thought it was funny. Okay. Let's sidestep and multi-shoot. Oh no, that's armored, shit. Alright. That was not an ideal round. But it's not because of hubris. I'm in total control. This song does have Risk of Rain vibes. Yeah, I can see that. I can hear that. Okay. I didn't see Escalade. I should have played Escalade. This is unplayable too. That's so annoying. Alright, let's do shield surge so I don't take any damage. Okay. That was not as good a round as it could be. I am letting hubris affect me. I never thought it would be me. Alright, let's... Alright, I'm not going to take any damage this round. So let's do... Oh, but I can't do Endless Magazine and Scramble. So let's do Endless Magazine and Basic Block. Yeah. Hey, Peng. Well, you made it anyway, even though you weren't informed. Ugh. Just like... Just like nothing can stop me. I am the god king of this universe. 2 evade, free to evade. Add a wave beam to your hand. Tempting, whiplash. Instantly move 2 spaces to the left, attack, and then move 1 to the right. That's very funny, but no. Well, if I have strafe on, that means this actually does 4 damage, not 2. But this also just does 2 damage if I have strafe up. I think Bolt B is a better option. I mean, this is a good option, but I'm gonna go with Bolt B. Okay. Give me your most powerful creation. I can defeat anything in this game. You know, it's a me. That's a good question. Maybe that's supposed to be like the power up. Wow, this thing has a lot of health, huh? Huh. Okay, attack, weak, attack. The enemy is going to corrode itself? I'm nervous. I'm nervous about what this thing is going to do to me. Let's do Endless Magazine. And Endless Magazine. And then if I move 1, I can, well, I don't have 2 attacks though. And I would like to not be in this line of fire. So I'm just gonna scooch and try to figure out what this fool's game is. If I just let it destroy itself, would it just destroy itself? I'm suspicious. Let's get a second opinion. Strafe. Strafe. Okay. You think it's rusting? It is, okay, it's a Rusting Colossus, so that's a good read on that. Okay. I know doing a shot here isn't gonna do a ton of damage, but I could negate that. Or I could just, I guess it's more... I should have hit this one more while I was there. And then let's give me some temp heal. Okay. This fool gonna rust itself out from under me. Yeah, we just need to stall. Dizzy's right. I mean, that's not how I'm gonna play it. Obviously. But we just need to stall. Okay. I'm gonna give myself some bolt. Because this part's armored. But if I go over 1, 2, 3. And then... I mean, this fool doesn't have any shields. So let's just scramble and do option. Okay. Oh, it actually did a point of damage. I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and activate this bolt and this escalate. Okay. If we do one more, we could do Endless Magazine tempting, but I think it would be better to have a little backup scramble. You're only hurting yourself, Rusting Colossus. I need you to understand that. Alright, how many? He's got 11 left. 1, 2... I'm not gonna be able to get it this round. Okay. And then let's do... I mean, I don't have any... I could negate all of its shit, though. Why did that kill it? Why did that kill it? I'm not certain what I just did, but they were toast. Oh, it was the corrosion, of course. I wasn't paying attention to the corrosion. Shield gun. Oh, okay, this does attack based on how much shield I have, which is very tempting. But again, I only have 4 shield marks here. Pulse barrier. Max shield is raised by 1 for the rest of combat, which I like. I already have a refresh interval. I think let's do Pulse Barrier. The ability to raise max shield feels pretty vital. Okay. Every time your discard pile is shuffled back into your draw pile, the enemy loses 1 hull. Caps at 3 damage per turn. No, absolutely not. On pickup, your missile bay gains armor. Ooh. Do I have a missile bay? I guess that's my missile bay. Okay. If you end your turn with more than 0 energy, gain 1 shield. Ooh. Armored Bay or Ion Converter, do y'all think, chat? Both. I mean, armor is passive, which is very appealing. And there have been times when I've ended with more than 0 energy, but I guess not very often, whereas this will be pretty consistent. Yeah, not really game-changing. That's exactly the vibe. You think the damage cap on the sharp effect is just from its effect? Caps, yes. Okay, that is, yeah, the Jaden Mew. Good username. Yeah, I think that's a good read on that. Every time your discard pile is shuffled back into your draw pile. I do think I'm going to go for Armored Bay, though. Because that's just a nice passive effect, which I always like. Stay out of the sector. Smith? Huh? Why? The messed up ship in that glowing asteroid thing? It's gotta have some kind of exotic tech. And it's gonna be mine. Smith, no. Oh, good to know. Oh. Smith, why must we battle? Okay. Not a very strong opening hand. So let's basic block. Let's multi-shoot. See? Already it would have been great. I should have just taken that hit. Fumes. Nasty, damn. Okay. Okay, I gotta shoot that missile back at this thing. But I also got a strafe. All right, let's strafe for sure. Yeah, yeah. And let's get an extra battery. 1, 2. 1, 2, shoot. Okay. This thing has a lot of space to duck my hits. Why don't we armor all our ships? Yeah, or why didn't we put armor on all of this one ship? Is it also a good question? All right, let's escalate. Let's endless mag. Let's bolt. Let's draw shot. I don't want to take this missile hit. 1, 2. Okay, I can get over there to block it. Okay. And then I think Pulse Barrier, because that's going to raise our max shield capacity. And that is real nice. Okay. bolt. Let's get that. Oh, I didn't have any cards left, so it didn't have anything to draw from. Dang, okay. 7 damage. Can I do 7 damage this round? 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. OP. OP. Strafe OP. Ace. Gain 1 evade every turn. Oh. It's gotta be Ace. What do you upgrade to? Are you kidding me? Yeah, Ace. Get in here. Wow, 1 evade every turn. Lord. Alright, let's get an artifact. Photon Condenser. All of Dizzy's cards attacks deal. Okay, we saw this one before. Doesn't help a lot, but it doesn't hurt. There's a weak repeating signal coming from inside this asteroid. This is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. Oh, this is a reference to the... This message is a warning about danger. Wow, a warning left by a dead civilization. That's based on... Y'all remember the... Have you ever heard of the... I don't even know what it's called, but it's that project to figure out how to communicate danger of radiation, but like for 2,000... 10,000 years in the future, where there's different languages and different ways of communicating danger. I mean, it does seem like there's going to be some cool stuff in there. They feared their own creation enough to steal it away for eons. A haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the hubris of the living. Let's get digging. Oh, God, okay. Let's run circles around him. It doesn't. Buried question mark relic. I'm walled in. I can't juke. A solid impassable wall. Mid-row objects shift into the wall are destroyed. Okay. And I can't help but notice, game, that you did not give me any attack options right off the start. Uh-oh. It healed. Uh-oh, it healed. Okay. Let's escalate. Let's draw some cards. Uh-oh! Fuck! I was worried it was gonna do something like that. Oh, okay. I have 1 left. I should have activated Endless Magazine. It hit the wall! The maze is going to apply a status effect to itself. Okay. Let's do that. Ace! Okay, let's get that bolt. I think I should activate Ace. Just 1 evade every turn is so powerful. Oh no, I'm out of battery! I'm out of battery. Shit. Well, at least it can hit my armor. Add 1 damage to all attacks. I have a feeling this is... Yeah, there are walls, so I can't move as freely as previously. Alright, I mean, we gotta get strafe. I don't know who I am if we don't have strafe active. And let's go ahead and do that. I can't move any farther. This sucks. I have to move all the way to the other side to avoid that 6 hit. Ooh. But I could deactivate the 3. I mean, you know what? I've got the space. Okay. Never mind. My build's OP. I forgot. I forgot. Insanely powerful. Upgraded stun charge. Your next 2 attacks will stun. Stun shot B. No damage, but it stuns. Or a free pulse barrier. I think free pulse barrier. Because that max shield capacity raising is very powerful. Every 3 Dizzy cards played gain 1 shield. Every 4th turn gain 1 overdrive. Every 5th time you attack, gain 1 evade. Every 5th time you attack. This crosslink could stack up really quickly. I think that could really... Above Huberty emote is incredible. Double stun. These are really tricky. The overdrive is useful. I think I've got to go for this because there are some rounds where I attack 5 times. Gain 1 evade. I do wonder if strafing... Yeah. I mean, let's see how that works together. Okay, this fool got a lot of shield. Okay. We'll get that in. Hey, what if this fool had no shield? Awesome. Awesome. I love that. You can't do an EMP immediately because it ends my turn. But God, that was really satisfying. What a satisfying way to open this combat. Alright, so if I sidle to the side. Ooh, we getting raided? Ooh, we're getting raided like something. Unstable Sparky, hello. Hey, everybody. Hi, Raiders. Hey, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, everybody. Hello, welcome. Y'all are such a delight. If any of you weren't here in the chat yesterday, we unraided. We raided Nathan yesterday. And that was an awful delight. What were y'all doing on your stream? Were you doing... Oh, I actually saw you were playing Sims, right? We are playing always Sims usually. Yeah, let me do my welcome message, and then also thank you for the happy partner anniversary. We're playing Cobalt Core. We're in a sponsored stream. It's sponsored by Brace Yourself Games, and we're playing this roguelike deck building game called Cobalt Core, which let me drop a link to it in the chat. It just came out. It's out on Steam and Switch. It's a roguelike deck builder, and we built an insanely powerful deck, and I am about to wreck shop. So it's a very familiar happy anniversary. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Yeah, so we have our energy down here in the corner. That's how much we can play cost-wise. We've got damage, we've got shields, we've got the ability to move left or right to line up our shots and stuff. And I've just built an incredible deck. I just got super lucky. So let's just wreck all of the shop. Okay. So I have a power active that gets me basically a free shot every round. I could activate, let's do that. Yeah. If we activate this, then we'll get a free shot, 2 free shots every round. I did get a little bit blasted. It's fine. Nothing can hurt me in a way that matters. But there is a gap in the shield here, so I want to avoid that. Oh, I know what's happening. Okay. Because this is not a 5 power shot, it's 5 1 power shots. So the first shot destroyed the asteroid and the rest of the shots hit me. I gotta keep an eye on that. We'll slide out of the way next time. So let's get some new cards. Yes, let's evasive shot B and then just sidle out of the way. Yeah, see, that's what I was not keeping track of. All right, so if I do 1, 2... yes, if you don't know me, I feel like I should do the Raider bit. If you don't know me, my name's Jenna. I stream mostly horror games and cozy games. I love deck builders, which is why Brace Yourself Games reached out to me for this one. We're a very chill stream. Okay, we'll do that. Get some cards. Ace, yes. Do I want Ace or do I want Strafe? I think I should take Strafe. Because Ace is worth less if I don't have Strafe up. Very chill vibes. I regret that I don't have whatever that weird AI Mad Lib that you had on your stream. That was so wild. Okay. Actually, I might... Oh. No, I'm not going to be able to destroy this thing. But let me get some shield up. Oh, I should have planned that better. I could have gotten it out this round if I had planned better. Ooh. Okay. And this way I won't take any hits at least. Oh, because it has shield up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Quick thinking B. Draw 2 cards. I mean, anything that's going to draw me cards is useful. And this one's an upgraded card. So let's do it. Yeah, that's free. I mean, once again, I'm trying to be mindful about overwhelming my beautiful deck. Let's repair. For once, let's repair. Okay. All right. Is this our final waypoint? It is. The Cobalt is embedded in that Singularity. Are we ready? Don't look so nervous, guys. Hey, Cat, how many times have we been here before? 0. Oh. You guys will do great. Good luck in there. What do you mean? We can't fight the Cobalt while it's inside that Singularity. Someone needs to bring it out. Cat got real ominous. I'm uploading myself to the Cobalt now. Bye! Well, hold on. There's probably some other way to accomplish that. Oh no, cat.exe. She's already gone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Have good dinner. Yeah, this stream won't be going on for much longer. Let me think if there's something that we need to... If there's anything else I need to say for the sponsored stream. I think you guys know. The game's out now. It's on Steam. It's on Switch. It's 10% off right now. It was already very reasonably priced, in my opinion, for how much there is to dig into. But now it's 10% off as well. No, I think we didn't really get to play around with some of the other characters, but there's a bunch of other characters, and they all have different decks and artifacts that make the gameplay different from run to run. There's also other ships that we have not even messed around with. The other ships also have different powers and different it changes the gameplay pretty dramatically. All right, let's bolt B. Let's get some other options. Quick thinking B. Oh, I was really hoping we would pick up the EMP blast immediately. Because this is going to be a hard one. So let's get that in there. God, I'm going to take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage. That's unacceptable. Let's do that. Let's scramble. Let's refresh interval. And let's shield surge. Woo! Okay, so we're not going to take any damage this round. But we didn't get any of our power-up stuff, which is not ideal. Where were you last time when I had power? I can either take Ace or Endless Magazine. Let's do Endless Magazine. I should have taken Ace. I regretted that immediately. Ugh. It gave me trash? It gave me trash? It just spat its trash out at me. Alright, well, let's get our bolt. Let's get ourselves a pulse barrier. Let's use this trash to get out of here. Oh, shit. I should have used the MP. I thought I had more energy. Well, I guess let's shoot. Alright, we deactivated the really powerful beam, so that's something. I should have used that EMP. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's get Endless Magazine up. Let's do a chip shot. Let's deactivate that. Let's do our options. That's gonna hit me, huh? I mean, either way, I'm gonna take... Oh, no, this does 3 damage. Alright, let's take this 2 damage. Ugh! Okay. Get quick thinking in here. Oh, I can only have 10 cards? Alright, fair enough, game. I mean, let's take Strafe. Well, let's do that. And let's do that again to deactivate that. Let's take Strafe. Let's activate Endless Battery. And then I think we should take Shield Surge so that I don't take damage. Let's do Shield Surge. So the Cobalt, that big crystal that we fought earlier, must have been part of this Cobalt, whatever that is. Ugh. Okay. EMP, I only regret not using you earlier. Alright. One, two, three. Ah, I didn't deactivate the right thing. Because it does, I guess it doesn't matter if it hits or not, it's just the attempt to attack. That's hard. Well, I might... Oh my god, Jacob and Julie are trying headbongers tonight? Oh no, I might have to hop in. I think I'm gonna use the EMP this time. I'm trying to decide if I want to use options or get rid of this trash. Let's get rid of the trash and then EMP it. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then let's take some basic block. We'll only take 1, but we won't actually take any damage. Okay. See what quick thinking can get me. Ace! I couldn't use anything else, but I actually think that would be fine. Okay. What's happening? Systems report. The Cobalt went critical. We're exposed to the core Singularity. Are all the emergency blast doors closed? Yes, but we can't sustain this. The hull is literally melting. Come on, man, we beat the Cobalt. What else are we supposed to do? Hello. Who is hailing us? Identify yourself. Yeah, and make it snappy. We have like 30 seconds left, max. Hello, broken ones. Rude. Your poor, shattered time streams. I can help you, but there are other souls tangled in this time knot. Do you mean Isaac and Max? And 2 others. Now, who shall I repair first? Whoa. I wonder if this is like gonna unlock some of their story. I think I want to know most about Riggs. Riggs. What is this? Be still. Be not afraid. You mentioned a broken time stream. Is that like my past? Is that why so many of my memories are hazy? Yes, you more so than any. Now be still. Okay. Woo. Okay. Oh, we fought Max in the intro, or in the demo, right? Didn't we? I feel like the sassy alpaca is familiar. Cobalt STC, this is G72 Artemis requesting permission to dock. Copy G72 Artemis, state your cargo and passenger roster. Cargo sheet lists 30 tons of water, 10 tons of rations, and 2 tons of science equipment. Copy. Proceed to docking port 5. Please sign here, here, and here. Who are you? What happened to the last delivery pilot? I'm Riggs. I just started today. The last pilot got spooked by some pirates along the route, so he quit. So they installed a cannon on the Artemis and hired me. And you know how to handle yourself in combat? I do, yeah. Good. And you'll be the pilot for our regular deliveries from here on out? Unless I get blown up. Oh my god, I love Riggs. Obsessed. Okay. Yeah, I guess these are all of the memory backstories that we can unlock. Ho ho. 122, only 12 hull damage taken, which is, I think, pretty incredible. Oh, I like that it tells you what seed it is. That feels like it would be useful maybe for like speedrunning stuff. Okay. Wow, all right. You're the second person sponsored by Brace Yourself to stream this game that chose Riggs first. I mean, she's the natural choice. She's such a little beam of light. All right, I've only found 30 out of 207 cards, 14 out of 87 of artifacts, only 1 map event, which I guess was Sagin's, and 1 memory unlocked. Okay. But I got Isaac, the engineer. His cards create and manipulate mid-row objects like drones and missiles. Okay. That's extremely exciting. Oh, he's so cute. He's a little sci-fi goat. All right, and that was just on normal. So I think, I'm curious. Oh, they actually tell you what is, okay. I don't think the demo did this. It tells you what is harder. Events are harder. Start combat with a weak cockpit. No, they did. I remember making jokes about a weak cockpit. +1 basic shot. Less pre-upgraded card offerings and -1 max hull. Interesting. Okay. And so we were playing with the basic ship, which just had the cannon shot in the middle. There's win a run on harder to unlock this ship, which has a cannon on the far side. Woo! Get 40 different artifacts to unlock this ship. Our attacks will pass through here harmlessly. Okay, but it has a weak spot. Win a run without Dizzy Riggs or Parry on your crew to unlock this ship. Interesting. Okay. Win 10 runs to unlock this ship. Okay. So the ships are going to change the combat quite a lot. Like the ships and the crew, because the crew have access to different cards and different artifacts. Hey, gamer girl boss baby Bjorn, you showed up just, I'm probably going to end the stream pretty soon. But hey, you should check out Cobalt Core. Man, okay. This game is a lot going on. And it feels like it has a lot more in it that I haven't unlocked. I mean, obviously it does. We just saw how many memories there are that I haven't unlocked. I'm desperate to know everything about Riggs. She seems like such a sweetheart. I also like that there's like a randomize button. Okay, I'm excited to play more of this game. And I hope Brace Yourself Games hits me with a Switch code, because I'm gonna play this on my next flight. So this is Cobalt Core. Let me drop the link in the chat one more time. Yeah, the art style's great. Crew is full, okay. I'm curious, because if Perry has most of the attack runs, I'm curious how much heavy lifting Isaac can do even. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. All right, so there's the code. If you end up buying it on Switch, not on Switch, if you end up buying it on Steam and you click there, they'll know that you clicked there, and that will make them better appreciate hiring me, I guess. I don't know how they use those statistics, but there's the link there. That'll take you straight to the Steam page. The game is on sale right now. It's 10% off, which makes it $18, which IMO is a really good price for this game. Just based on how much we've seen and how much it seems like there is in it, I think that seems like a very reasonable price. Again, I'm biased, so bear that in mind, but it's there. It looks like it only has one user review now, so if you play it and you like it, drop a review on it as well. I'm certain they would appreciate that, because I think this is a very good, fun game. I'll be back tomorrow for my normal Thursday stream at the normal time, which is 7 p.m. Central Time, if I remember correctly. And I think we're going to be doing more potential Game of the Year games. So I picked up Stray Gods, I picked up Slay the Princess, I've got Chance of Sinar. We're just going to be hitting a lot more of those little games. So look forward to that. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see ya. That's just it. Bye.